We are Babas, are very fortunate children to have experience of God's love, God's pure love, unconditional love, Baba's pure love, true love. So I always remain loveful, loveful intellect, loveful mind, loveful heart. The energy of love is great power. Whatever anyone has in mind for me, but I have a lot of love and loveful good wishes for the soul. So I constantly stay loveful. When there is love, there is natural flow of pure energy within the self. Especially these days, when there is so much negative energy outside, Baba has kept us away from that energy. Baba has kept us in own our little spaces so that we become the embodiment of love and other powers. Generally, everyone would go out for some reason or other, but according to drama, very beneficial that we are in our spaces. And sometimes we feel we don't belong to this world, and it is true because we are at confluence age and we are spiritually connected with everyone. And then with this love, we are all united. Our greatest joy is this unlimited family where we all are one, we belong to one. So the joy of this love and the blessings which we receive by sharing this love keeps us very happy, joyful. So constantly share the vibrations of love to all the souls so that everyone feels belonging. belonging to God, belonging to family. So, our vibrations of love will be nurturing the souls, give them hope, courage, so that they can live with trust. So, I share the vibrations of love with entire universe and inspire everyone to live the life of purity, life of truth, life of non-violence, complete non-violence. So I stay full with Baba's love and share the vibrations of love with everyone. We take the Ishti from Baba.
Om Shanti. Welcome everyone to our series Confluence-Aged Brahmin, a life of love and blessings. Today's day 18.
Om Shanti. Very, very happy to see all of you. I like today's practice, which was given by Vyakti Kumar, to look at the nature to look at plant or anything of the nature, then you say thank you from your heart for the nature and send those vibrations. Actually, this whole universe will not be there if there is no nature. So, if soul and God, so how will soul function? How will Baba come? So, this whole world cycle, drama, or universe is because of the nature, five elements. So, when soul enters the five elements, then soul gets body. And then soul keep taking birth, rebirth. It's from the elements. And then soul goes home. So there is so much importance of elements. Of course, we know that soul and God, they have living energy, consciousness. But nature also has its own energy. Let's say when the rain falls, then when trees get rain or gets air, then they grow. So it's not human beings make them grow. Even if the farmers will throw the seeds, but farmers cannot do anything uh, to grow the plants in the sense of that there should be fruits, there should be flowers. What can farmers do, or any one of us? So deeply within appreciating that these five elements are actually very, very important in our life. Because without body, you cannot do any action, right? If Baba also has to come and speak to us, he needs body also. I know that in Eastern tradition, all the elements are considered to be deities because deity in Hindi means devta, and devta means one who gives. So there are so many traditions, you might call them rituals, to worship every element in some form or other. But when we come in knowledge, we don't worship them, but we respect them in many different ways. You know that it's a very, very popular one of the worshipping is of sun. They call it watering the sun. When sun rises in the morning, they will bring a little tumbler full of water and they will look at the sun and they say, we are watering the sun. But actually, now some are seeing it more as very good for the eyes and early morning rays of the sun. But one of the reason is that without sun, there won't be day and night. It will be all dark. When sun rises, there is day. Sun sets, but then on one side, sun sets, there is darkness, but other side it rises. So actually 24 hours, it is the sunlight which keeps like day and night. We have time zones, so we say in Australia it might be night now, but day here. When it's night here, it's day somewhere. So 24 hours sun shines. Heat of the sun Without the heat of the sun, it's very, very difficult. If there is no sun, there won't be even any showers, right? Even showers are the clouds, is from the water. And if there won't be shower, there won't be any food. Sunlight and water is very important for vegetation, for agriculture, right? When there is less rain, there are droughts, or where there is floods, then there is no crops. Right? So each element, so the heat of the sun, light of the sun is very important, right? Just imagine if one day it happens, sun doesn't shine, what will happen to the world? So same is everything. Air is so important. And if there is no earth, where will the farming happen? Cultivation happens in the land. No? So every element actually, without air, we can't breathe, right? Even for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, there is no air. One feels so suffocating. Say, I want air, right? Now they have oxygen temporarily for survival, but actually, regular air, what brings the oxygen, and I could breathe. So importance of every element for sustaining the body, because body is made from elements, right? Body is from elements and it has to be sustained through the elements. It needs heat, it needs air, it needs water, everything it needs, all five elements. Because in India, even they worship fire. They worship in natives also. Many people worship fire. I mean, one is worshipping in the form of creating yagya and then sacrificing sesame seeds. And but I saw in my Lokik home, because I am brought up also in a very traditional home, extended, big family. So they did everything. And I saw, I didn't understand at that time. I thought they're doing it, I observe it. Because I came in knowledge, and then after that, we don't have traditions. In the same way, there are some traditions. And if we see big Brahmin family traditions, they all also are respecting nature. So one of the tradition was that when they lit the fire, there used to be wood fire. That was considered to be the best. Then came charcoal. Now is gas, right? Everything is on gas. If we don't have gas, we could really feel we can't manage. But originally, it was wood fire. So in the evening, they will cook. Then they want to make chapatis. And so in the beginning, first they will put chapati, little bit ghee, everything in the fire. And they chant some mantras. I don't know that. But I saw them. And then, of course, they shared food with everyone around, priest of that neighborhood and animals of that neighborhood. Everyone gets something, the cows. And just imagine it was only one person or two will be earning. Today there are two, they both have to work. That before for a big family, two will work. But still they shared. Today we waste, but we won't share. We will waste, we could waste, but we don't have feeling of sharing, right? So in the beginning, as I said, there were traditions. Now when we come to Baba, now Baba says that offer bhog to Baba. Now bhog is food. Now food is coming from the elements, right? So before I will offer to priest or we will offer to fire, offer to elements, but now we offer to Baba. So we shouldn't see offering bhog to Baba as bhakti. Some say, what is the importance of offering bhog? But offering bhog also, both ways, uh, my love and respect for the food, I'm taking it to God to offer. Plus, when it goes in the body is also five elements, then the vibrations of the food, the energy of the food will always make soul and body both pure. It really purifies body also. That is why people, path of bhakti, go to temples and they offer and then they bring a very small quantity, then they share. They call it sacred food. So offering bhog has to be with lot of love, lot of love. Not like, oh, I cook and I offer. No. I offer to God and it comes back to nature. That means to your own body with all those Baba's loveful, sacred vibrations. Second important thing, what we learn when we come to Baba is not to waste anything. Because wasting food or wasting lot of water, like some, we all have our own way. When they are washing dishes, it's running water. Running water is okay, but not on like lot of flow of water. It goes waste, filter water. So many people in the world don't get filter water. Even these days, we don't drink that water. We want mineral water or other kind of water. But the importance is of water. For the life, when one is thirsty, even little bit of water gives the life. You must have heard the story of Brahma Baba, that he was traveling with his father on business trip, and then they were passing through a village, and he was very thirsty. Whatever he had, they used it. So Baba was looking around and was very, very thirsty. And somewhere they saw a old woman in a hut sitting with the pitcher of water. So when Brahma Baba's father drank water, then he told Brahma Baba, it seems there is no well there. So arrange to dig, got some wells dig, so that anyone who is thirsty can drink water. Because he knew that if I didn't get water, I wouldn't have been able to live. So immediately this sort of charity came in his mind that, do something so others can get water. But what I am just saying is, it's so important for life, right? So never, never waste anything. When I was young, I know we all children were taught that nothing should be wasted. Even now we say when the plate is being served, take as much you want and eat properly. Doesn't matter, take second serving also, but don't throw the food. So it's always remember when Baba says the habit of, it's not you have to be miser, but you have to plan in such a way everything is used in a proper way. And also, as much possible, eat fresh food every day. And that's only possible when we know we have to cook because we have to offer bhog to Baba, right? Mm. Otherwise, we would not have cooked. It's okay. We can eat whatever is there. Mm. But the sattvic food, pure food, you know, Dadi Janki came to London. I was with her from beginning. One of the things Dadi told everyone, we all have to make bhog every day. Mm. And then she told them that this is the way you will get fresh food also. All Baba's children, in those days, service had begun in Australia. I traveled to Australia in very early. So all the brothers, sisters who were running the centers, they will work whole day. So either after Amrit Vela, they will cook something for Baba, or when they come, they take shower, they quickly make something, offer to Baba, eat, and then they conduct the class. So everyone, whatever little you cook, definitely one item, maybe some fruits, and offer to Baba every day. But also always remember, don't waste anything. I thought maybe you won't intentionally do it, but little bit more careful. That is why I like Baba's slogan of Ek Nami and economy. Economy. Be economical, not miser. So hard to have a big heart, generous heart, but also no wastage. So coming to Baba, the value of everything. No, money has its own value. No, money is also from the matter, right? Whether it is paper money, whether it is silver coins, gold coins, but it's from the matter, right? That is why you will find that for money, goddess of wealth is Lakshmi, but also money is called Maya because if the greed is there, accumulation, possession, more money. Yes, if you are good in a job or anywhere, you are able to get money. You are fortunate, but you have to be the trustee for that. So one of the concepts that Baba has taught us, everything, whether it is elements, material things, anything, you have to be trustee. It really doesn't belong to you. Mm. But I am trustee. And that's a very good training we get, even as instrument for me. Mm. Whatever Baba's Bandara, but anyone sends for Baba's Bandara, for Baba's service. Mm. It's never the feeling that I got, I have more. Rather, I look forward that how it can be used in an unlimited way. When I say unlimited way, that anyone needs it, or if we can do something which can be shared with more people. And many have this charitable nature that why not, whatever I have, use it in a way where maximum can get it. So reward will be multi-million times. No? So this nature, like Dadi Janki, one of her nature was generous heart, charitable heart. I remember it's so interesting. From one center, they wrote us a example to give that it was a quite big center. So in the evening, many came directly from work. So discussion was whether we should keep hot water, tea bags, or something when people come if they want to have a cup of tea. So once somebody said, no, it's a lot of money, we shouldn't do it. Other ones said, no, we should do it. And they never had to buy tea bags because every time someone saw there are less tea bags, they brought another pack. Someone brought sugar. And it was always in abundance. So even for Baba's Bhandara, as much we think, let everyone share it, Bhandara keeps getting full because the feelings of putting in Baba's Bhandara increases. But otherwise, I say no, cannot put tea bags because well, everyone will eat so much tea bags or so much sugar or so much milk. So as much there is generous heart, actually you're not doing anything from yours, no, it's Baba's. And we are fortunate that nature is providing us. Even if I say it's my income, then I bought it. Nobody's money is no one's really. I mean, it could deceive also. But if I remain trusty, then if you see how there is abundance of that. So as I was saying yesterday, because we don't spend too much, so we always have, right? So we are not overspending, but we are thinking of unlimited. I always think if this dollar, $10 can be used for unlimited, can take benefit. One who has put in Baba's box will get the return too. Like I always feel anytime now in September, the Sharad comes. We offer bhog for ancestor souls. So whatever comes in Baba's box, I send it to Global Hospital because I said Brahmins, surrender Brahmins, all get their treatment free there. But we have to cook bhog, we can cook from Bhandara, Baba's Bhandara. We don't need to keep that money. So every year during time of Diwali, when I go to Madhuban, I contributed to Global Hospital so that the blessings of those souls. See, blessings are incognito, but they work incognito also. Blessings are incognito because you don't see this was because of blessing. But blessing always works for creating our fortune. So, no wastage at all. Offering bhog to Baba and all, everything Baba has given us is Baba's. So we use it in very worthwhile way. So love for nature, whether nature in the form of elements or nature in the form of material things, any resources. And then I had this thought this morning, whatever we are getting today, we are such a big family. Many are writing what enjoy they most is that they feel they are with such a big family, so they're not lonely. So whatever today we have internet, we have Zoom, we can meet, take it, take advantage. I remember that some souls, when we're not going to Madhuban, Baba doesn't come anymore. And whenever I went to Madhuban, I felt so much presence of Baba and Shantivan. I told everyone, go, go. And now everyone is saying when we could go. I said, we don't know. So today we are lucky to be together like this in the family. We don't know how long, right? So take it, whatever you're getting today, take full benefit and say thanks to Baba. There is no guarantee for anything for long term. So every day, that is today, very important day. Whatever Baba is giving, take it. Receive it with a lot of love. Take full benefit. And thanks, Baba. And say drama is very beneficial. It's not going to be more and more. It's not, we had been seeing it's different, less and less, not more and more. So don't be careless. Take whatever Baba, any service opportunity, any receiving from Baba, just take everything. Very, very important. But also keep aim to practice, to accumulate powers, implement whatever you are learning. Like Baba's Murli, there's so much to digest, so much to churn, so much to implement. So takes whole day actually. That also many points we are not able to churn. And it's not necessary then to keep listening more. Then we forget Baba's Murli, right? But Baba's Murli, God's versions, has wisdom, has power. So have love for the nature, and we will keep receiving the blessings and your protection when there are natural calamities. Nature will not hurt you or harm you. They say, no, when Sri Krishna was being taken across the river, so the waves were rising very high. His father was almost drowning, but there was no fear because the waves were rising to touch the feet of Sri Krishna to be blessed. So we are pure souls, we are charitable souls. We have used the nature always for God's service. We are using body, our hands, feet, everything for God's service. So nature cannot hurt us or harm us. So always, always have lots of love, respect, and gratitude mm, for the nature. We don't call them Devta, but we know that they are Devta means constantly they give. Sun gives light, everything constantly giving 24 hours eternally. So we thanks the nature and have lots of loveful vibrations. We had start offering bhog twice, Thursday, Sunday here. Generally we do at Harmony House, not here. But now because of the family, we offer here too, right? So we had to get flowers. So in the beginning we got twice a week. Then I thought it's a lot of money, no? And flowers were not so good. You can't keep them long. And now we have flowers in the garden. So all the flowers, roses you saw on the top above are from outside, from our own garden. So maybe somewhere you can plant rose flowers also, so that you can also use them for offering bhog to Baba. Okay, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti and welcome to a Vyakti Journey.
Before we begin with today's journey, let's see what our scoreboard says. Let's all give a pat on the back for these beautiful scores. And our final average is 69.1%. All our angels are flying higher and higher every day.
Fill out the Zoom poll at the end and check your personal progress.
Om Shanti. So we saw our result from yesterday. So we did well yesterday. We went a little bit higher. It is almost reaching to 70. Anyway, so let's see for today. So you all are ready for today's chart? And we will give you 5 minutes. Now you all have become experts, right? To give answers in for 3 questions. So let's start our chart for the day. Here you go. Oh, sorry. There's something wrong in it. It's day 5. I'm sorry. Okay, here you go. So this is the first question. Daily Brahmin routine. Yesterday, before going to bed, did I go in front of Baba? Means in the house where you have Baba's room or the place where you meditate in front of Baba, and said good night to him. So this is also one of the things which we follow in our Brahmin routine life. That every night before going to bed, we go to Baba, we say good night. So try to remember, did I do yesterday night? Did I go in Baba's room? Did I go in front of Baba and said good night to Baba? If yes, I did. You can select the first answer. Sometimes, yes, we do it, but maybe just sitting in the bed. So that's the second option. And third, maybe I forgot. So please select that one of these answer and be honest with yourself. Okay, now next, the second question, this practice for today. Did I say thank you and appreciate Mother Nature whenever I looked at outside? Of course, we see our nature, plants, trees outside from the window, or maybe you went out walking, seeing all nature. What did we do? Did we thank them? Did we appreciate them? Did we send some sakash, good wishes for whole nature? So there are 5 options. More than 5 times or 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, or less than 2 times, or maybe I didn't even know what was the practice today and I forgot. So be honest, select the answer and press next button. So third question for today is the question from Didi's sharing from yesterday is, where there is love, there is natural remembrance. Baba tells us to have all relationship with him. Which 3 relationships with Baba did Mohini Didi share in yesterday's class? There are many relationships which we have with Baba, right? but particularly which three relationships which Mohini Didi shared in yesterday's class. 4 options. First, beloved grandparent and son. Second, parent, teacher, and Sadguru. Third, friend, brother, and surgeon. Fourth, guide, obedient servant, and mother. So please select one of these options. It's the right answer. Think about it, select it, and then please don't forget to press submit button. And now I would like to invite our Avyakti Balak, Avyakti Balika, please come and let us know our tomorrow's practice. Welcome.
Oh, it's so dark in here. Let me turn on the lights. Oh, but before turning on the lights, I need to practice this drill. I am a lighthouse. Ta-da! एक सेकंड में lighthouse पर विश्व की चारों ओर सर्व आत्माओं को लाइट दो, प्रकाश दो, शक्तियाँ दो. I am a lighthouse spreading peaceful and positive thoughts all over the world.
So we got the practice that I am lighthouse. Whenever I have to turn light, remind yourself I am lighthouse. Very simple but powerful practice. Okay, let's remember Baba and we will do our practice tomorrow. From today we will start.
See who has come. Baba also came. Celebrate with joy and happiness. Oh, dekho kaun aaya, saath Baba bhi aaya. Chum chum nacho. Dekho kaun aaya, saath Baba bhi aaya. Shiva and Baba together. You are the ocean of love. You are the ocean of love. Love, love, love. You are the ocean of love. You are the ocean of love. Love, love, love.
Thank you. Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. All are happy, remain happy. All are well, remain well. Good night. Good night.